We're waiting on one more member. Ladies and gentlemen, this is going to be a short meeting today. It's organizational. What you have before you is the rules that we're going to adopt today, essentially the same rules as we've had before. But before we get started, I think I'm going to go around the room and let everybody introduce themselves and tell us all the great things about your district and before everybody heads out and goes home. And I want to remind you that we've got Chick-fil-A sandwiches in 216 at the Capitol over there if you'll stop by and get your something to go home with. So press a button where you are so we can go around the room and introduce yourself. And we're going to go with one.
Okay.
Our veteran.
Good morning. I am State Representative Rhonda Bruneau, District 77. And one great thing about Clayton County is that we have a wonderful water department.
Awesome. Thank you. Solomon, press your button. You're number 18. Yes, sir.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Solomon Adesanya, District 43, Marietta, the East Cobb region. The great thing about my part of town is that it is very diverse, exciting, and a very peaceful place to live in Georgia.
Thanks, Solomon. Pete, press your button. You're a veteran of this committee.
What's the question?
We just want you to tell us about your district and all the good things going on there. And do it in English. You speak Spanish very fluently.
Oh, cool. Good morning. Let's see.
17, is that yours?
17, yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Thank you. Pedro Marin, District 96, Norcross, and part of the cities of Duluth in Gwinnett County. Something nice about my district is that it's very, very, very diverse district, and you can find any food from global food in that area. So again, I represent one of the largest concentration of Koreans in the state of Georgia, in the metropolitan area in Gwinnett County.
Awesome.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Pete.
Happy to be here again.
Becky, press your button. And number 28, you're on.
Great. Thank you so much, Chairman. My name is Representative Becky Evans, and I'm from DeKalb County, representing portions of Atlanta, Decatur, and unincorporated DeKalb. It's my pleasure to be on this committee.
Thank you. 27, Charlize.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I am Charlize Bird. I represent Woodstock, Georgia in Cherokee County. Also, the mayor of our city is Michael Caldwell, former state representative. Come visit us sometime. Thank you.
Thank you. Dean of the House, I think you're next.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I think I've been on this committee all the years that you've been here.
When I had black hair.
Yeah. I'm Gerald Green. I'm from Southwest Georgia, and the reason I say Southwest Georgia is because I have 9 counties down there below Columbus and below where Representative Reese is, and we start there and go all the way to the Florida line. Glad to be here, and if we can help any of you, please call on us.
Thank you. Let's see, how do I down? Okay. How about the recipient of the largest economic development project in the state's history? You want to tell us about that, Lehman?
Yes, sir. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm super happy to be on this committee. And yeah, like you said, we had the Hyundai plant coming in, and I think it's one of the, if not the biggest growth districts in Georgia right now. So we are having a lot of growth. It's going to be very good to be on this committee, to be a part of it. So thank you.
Thank you, sir. And you're next.
Oh, I'm Lehman Franklin.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, everyone. I'm Attorney Teddy Reese, representing House District 140 in the heart of Columbus, Georgia. I am succeeding the great Representative Calvin Smyre, Dean Smyre, who served our great state for 48 amazing years. And I'm proud to represent the heart of Columbus, where we have the longest urban whitewater rafting course in the nation, as well as some authentic food and just good home-style restaurants right there. So come visit us in Columbus, the home of Aflac, Synovus, and so many other great companies. Thank you, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Very, very big shoes to fill. And before I go to the vice chairman here, Ann, would you like to press your button so you can tell us about? There you go.
All right. My name is Ann Allen Westbrook, and I represent Georgia House District 163, which is Savannah, Garden City, Vernonburg, and parts of unincorporated Chatham County. I have much of the historic district in my district, and the rest of it is in the district of my colleague.
And to my friend and distinguished former mayor of Savannah, would you press your button so that you can, she's got a long list of things, accomplishments.
And I will not be telling you all of them. I'm Edna Branch Jackson. I represent Savannah District 165, which takes care of the northern part of the city around the port. I have the port, everything going towards Tybee Island, but I don't go there. And then I have the inner part around Thunderbolt and Savannah State University, and part of the middle part that represents the downtown area. And why go all the way out to, not Pooler, where?
Garden City.
Huh?
Garden City.
Garden City.
Yep.
So thank you. Is that what you wanted to
Yeah,
know?
that's good. You did
Okay.
good. Thank you. And I left the best for last. As you all know, that those who've been on the committee a while, this is the only time that I'll chair the committee. The vice chairman has always, I've deferred to the vice chairman, and he has run our committees and got our bills passed, does a phenomenal job. And he's got an interesting lineage that I'd like for him to tell you about. So, and some of his family history has been in this Capitol for a long time.
Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman. I'm Matthew Gamble from State House District 15, Cartersville, Bartow County, and we are growing. And Lehman, you got the number one project. We got the number 4 project, SK OWN, a partnership with SK and Hyundai is coming to Bartow County here very soon. So we're proud of that. But my wife was a member of this house for one term from 2000 to 2002 from Columbus, Georgia, Danae Roberts, now Danae Roberts Gamble, and then my uncle served in the state house seat that I'm in, but also served as our governor from 83 to 91, Joe Frank Harris. That was a long time ago, but I'm proud to be from the family that I'm from and from some good folks. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Danae was an amazing representative that served us well here in the House. So you're a very lucky man. You married very well. The only thing that we've got on our agenda today, if you'll look at the rules, they're the same ones that we had before, and we have a quorum of 6. And as you can tell, we have we're conflicting as we move along. So 6 is 25% of our numbers in the committee. So as you read over it, at some point, somebody will make a motion. We'll move forward. Oh, yes, sir. Pete?
Yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Chairman, when appropriate time, I would like to do a motion to adopt the rules for the committee.
We have a motion, and is there a second? We have a second. And now we got discussion. So we'll get a chance for everybody to read over the rules.
Mr. Chairman,
Yes, ma'am.
I have a question. Where does it say how long we have to have a bill before we view it?
How long we have to have a bill?
Yeah,
As
like-
As
Yeah.
soon as it's assigned to the committee, then it's in the bosom of the committee, and it's up to the chair to bring it up and pass it. So that's understood. Anyone else? We have a motion and a second. All those in favor of passing the bill will say aye. Passing the rules. All those opposed? With the bill, the rules pass on, and we will submit those as our rules for this committee. Bill, tell us about your, came in late. Tell us about your district. Press your button.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Good morning, everybody. I'm from District 152. That's Worth, Lee, and a portion of Daugherty County. We're in the heart of an agricultural community, and we're actually the peanut capital of the world. It's touches Lake Blackshear, so it's a great place to live and work and raise a family, and just great to be serving here in the legislature with a great group of folks here. Thank you.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our business today, but I will remind you that things that we do here are pretty important, and of course we see the best of our state, all the good things of our state. We all want economic development and tourism. I'll remember down in your district, we had down in Callaway Gardens, Mr. Callaway came in and told us point blank, he said, tourism is economic development in one of our meetings down there. So, but we'll be going all over the state. Bill, Chairman, would you like to tell us about your district? Press your button, Bill.
Surprise.
Sorry.
I apologize for being late. First off, I had another meeting, but just an outline of my district,
Please.
which my district's adjacent to Ron's district. So we, in fact, he stole a lot of my constituents this time in redistricting, and some of my
cut
good
him off.
constituents. My district's the third fastest growing district in the state. I had 20,000 too many people, and the same thing occurred 10 years ago. So we have a lot of economic development. Ron has shared in that. I share part of the port with our new freshman representative, who now takes Garden City. She got some of my people too. But Gulfstream Aerospace, the port, now Hyundai is right across I-16 from my district. So we have a lot of economic development. A lot of people move. It's pretty diverse. But
If you
it's
will,
good.
Bill, we've had some of our lineage. Tell us about your history with the state, if you will.
Well, this is my 53rd year in state government, and I've worked in several different agencies and been the department head in two different. I was the original department head in Homeland Security. I was an intelligence officer in the military for many years, and I suspect that's why I got that job. I did it for a couple of years, did G8. And I was the commissioner of the Department of Public Safety for 7 years, and after retirement, about 3 months after retirement, I ran for this seat, and I've been here ever since. So, and I'm older than I know. I don't look it, but I'm a little older than people suspect.
Thank you, Bill.
Sure.
You don't have any classified documents in your closet.
I know a lot about it when I tell you what. If I had ever done some of the things that some people have done, I would have been in prison.
With that, we're going to adjourn. Thank y'all for coming.